Yeah. It's raining. Good morning. It's Monday. Happy Monday. One thing I'm doing in between work things is I've been experimenting with creating a video on here. Now, this video that I'm attempting to create is already complete, and by the time you're watching this, because it's just the weekend, so far, because I'm so used to doing it on the phone, this is more difficult. Of course, because the phone interface is easier to use because it's a phone and you're just using your finger. But yeah, so far this is actually a little bit more difficult to work with. I had to airdrop the videos up onto here and then drag them and put them in here. And although, excuse me, when I did that, they did all show up in order, which I cannot say the same for the phone when importing into iMovie. It's just like all the transitions are cut transitions instead of dissolve transitions. So, I know how to replace them one at a time. Maybe it's because, again, I don't know how to use it, but I'm just using the trackpad. So far, it's a little bit more difficult. A little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We've managed. I mean, it's good. To recycle a lot of stuff. Generally, I've said this for years that typically, that's disgusting. Generally, as a family, we don't actually generate a ton of garbage. I've been a recycler my whole adult life. I've left a trail of can crushers and garbage cans for that at a couple of places where I've worked, including my in-laws factory when I worked there. And yeah, it's a thing for me. I'm going to go back to the back of the yard and show you the progress I made on that other thing now. So give me a second to set this in a better location. Oh, time to start trimming these already. See how quickly these guys die off? All right. So I'm going to deadhead that too. But not now, because this is just a brief work stoppage. Wait, I think I might have just stopped the video. Nope. I don't know who last fertilized, but those stripes that you see are not like caused by sunshine or anything. The grass is actually lighter and darker because of where it got fertilized and didn't. One thing I did not mention about the common hibiscus, or rose of Sharon as we call it, is that it can get out of control. It spreads and spreads and spreads. Okay, so yeah, you can just about see from here. I don't really want to walk in all this nasty leaf stuff. Let me zoom in for you. As promised, I cut sections out of all of those vines that were growing up this tree. And they have already started to die. Yes! I also did the same thing to that vine that you can't see, but those leaves, again, you can't tell, they're starting to die back as well. Yay! Might be able to save that tree too. If they don't come and cut it down. I don't know what they're gonna cut down or not, obviously. All right, back to the grind. I wonder what these noises are. I know what they are. It's shredding. Let's go check it out though. Yeah, look at that, would you? We have a hibiscus. Here's the funny birthday card that I received. It's the winner, a little Star Wars joking here. Gotta love it. Get it? Do you get it? All right, here we are. Exciting Wednesday, July 20th. I have been to the chiropractor, talked with our young friend, Kate, who works there and is whole family's a longtime friend of the family. Yeah, I've made it into Kroger because we were completely out of cow's milk. And actually I also got some lunch meat, so I can just make myself a sandwich for lunch today. So that is the exciting, fun-filled, beautiful, beautiful summer day morning, the day after the birthday. Did I film it all yesterday? I don't remember filming it all yesterday. Highlights include chocolate chip cookie cake, which I've already eaten too much of, and I will continue to eat too much of it as the days progress. But I mean, in addition to the early birthday present of the AirPods, got a pair of running shoes. The lovely and talented Mrs. Thomas actually found a pair of running shoes that I like. And I'm weird about shoes. I admit that freely. I will go to a shoe store with the intent to buy shoes and walk out empty-handed because I just don't like them. I just don't like them. And if I don't like the way they look, I believe I've said this before, I'm not even going to try them on. I don't care how they fit if I don't like them. So, that's the thing. And these are good. They're good. They're kind of royalish blue. So the other thing that's good about that is that I'm going to start, hitting the pavement, which just in time for the work travel. So that the one thing I will be able to do during the work travel is get out on my feet, hit the pavement, or hit the treadmill in the hotel. We'll see. One of those two things, because something's got to give, something's got to change. Yeah. All right, so I'm rambling now, so I'm going to stop recording. So I hope you make your Wednesday what you want your Wednesday to be. Happy birthday. The day is done. And actually, a work errand is done. Just had to ship one of our training minders to one of our trainees because he's going to be attending our class remotely from North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina, while we are going to be physically in Charleston, South Carolina. So, that's done. I can go on with the rest of my evening. It is, what day is it? It is Wednesday. We talked about that earlier. So, I did finally upload a video today that was completely done and edited on the iMac. Well, the MacBook, I should say. We told that story. And I'm curious actually to take a look at it and see if it looks to the viewer any different at all from the things that I've done on my phone. Now, if you've done any of this kind of thing, that I'm still just using iMovie because it's free and available. And iMovie on the iMac or a MacBook is pretty powerful, but I don't know it very well. And it took me well over twice as long to create it on there as it Mustang, of course. It took me twice as long to do it on there as it takes me to do stuff on my phone, because I have a workflow down on the phone, not so much on the iMac. And there's stuff that you can do. And to beat the point home, because it's a phone, sorry, we're dipping, because the size, the form factor, and the interface that Apple has created for the phone is just simpler. It's simpler because it's on your phone and you're using your fingertips. So the simpleness of the interactions that you have with iMovie on your phone, while not as robust as far as the capabilities are concerned, it's a lot less complicated. So it's learning iMovie. So I'm going to spend some time learning iMovie, I guess, and getting better at it, because there is so much you can do, and there's tutorials right here on YouTube. So, you know, search that, click around, see what you can find out about it. But just, you know, adding the graphics and stuff like that, it's a whole different kind of complicated thing, and I do really appreciate how I've been doing it with the phone. So we will talk to you at some point later. You'll see a little snippet of us walking into volleyball, because we have a game tonight at 9 o'clock. But there's also a special Wednesday night edition of Cars and Coffee. So the middle kid, Trevor, and I are thinking about popping down there and seeing who brings what cool cars there. So we'll see if that happens. As promised, a snippet walking in, plus a snippet inside, plus the puddle of sweat I left on the ground after I had to wring out my t-shirt. So gross. I feel weird, like I have to look around me, make sure that there's no family lurking to make fun of me as I shoot a little bit of video here. And sorry about the reflection in my glasses here. I'll take them off because I'm just kind of chilling. It's a beautiful night. It's Thursday evening. The lovely town of Mrs. is playing volleyball, and like most everybody's out. Not everybody's out. Trevor's in there watching TV or doing something. I don't know. Yeah, and it's fantastic. The bugs aren't really bugging me. I hope you made your Thursday what you want your Thursday to be. I was just, you know, literally I'm watching YouTube on the laptop as I'm sitting out here enjoying the evening. And now I put it so far away that I'm not as well lit. Thursday, work, dinner, Olive Garden. We haven't done that in a long time, but a couple people wanted pasta, so we got pasta. But I still feel full from the pasta, which cracks me up. I didn't even eat it all. Silliness. Okay. Oh, then, you know, men's rehearsal. And then I popped down into the Cars and Coffee. They had a rare Thursday night, so maybe I'll throw in a couple of pictures here as I'm talking about the cars that were down there. I saw Chad, who's got the Corvette that gave me a ride. It made me nauseous. Super nice guy. A couple other Corvette guys were down there, so it was a good turnout. So that's it. That's all I got. Tomorrow, Friday. Again, just regular work stuff. It's an interesting collection of animal bug noises tonight, though. I'll let you listen for a little bit. Happy Friday. Running a little errand. It's a little errand, just a car title switching errand, and gives me a chance to get outside in the sunshine. Oh, there's my hand. Sorry. I took my hat inside for some, unthinking reason last night. So here I am, risking my scalp in the sun. No sunscreen, but I do have my sunglasses on. All right, that was kind of a mumble. I will talk to you at some point, rolling into the weekend here. This is the weekend of leaving town, so got some laundry to do, got to get everything taken care of. And in the process of doing this errand about car titles, I remembered, kind of had a inspirational memory light bulb that my driver's license needs to be renewed. So I'm glad I remembered. So I will get that done tomorrow morning. Because that would have made traveling rather difficult, especially trying to get home when I show my driver's license at the airport and they go, "Sir, this driver's license is expired." All right. But so we'll fix that. Yay, though. Yay for serendipity and remembering things. All right, onward we go. Gonna get on the highway soon just for one exit, and it's gonna be loud. Well, I'm feeling lucky, so I played the lottery. The reason I'm feeling lucky is because today's errands, as you are aware of from my previous little snippet, where that I had to transfer the title from my name to my daughter's name for her car. Did that upon realizing that was going on. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta renew my driver's license. It can expire, which is good because I'm traveling. I'll be flying. Well, okay, let's go ahead and get the real ID and get the super duper one. Of course, then I went out and took a look at I'm like, well, wait a minute. If my driver's license is expired, it's my birth month, the tags on my car probably have to be renewed.
So I went outside and checked that, and the sticker expired on 7 of 21, not 7 of 22. It is 2022. So I'm like, oh, that is so weird. And I apparently fabricated a memory of like it being raining or it was wet, or like I wasn't sure that the sticker was going to stick on when I stuck on the last sticker, which is how we do it in Ohio. You get your license plate, you just stick the expiration sticker on the license plate. Yeah, I've been driving for a year without currently registered tags. Yeah, so for a year, I've been illegal, and now I've announced it to the world. It's fixed now. It's fixed now. It would just be my luck, like that there'd be a cop behind me right now. I kidded with the lady at the B&B that watched. A cop's gonna pull up behind me and write me a ticket for an expired tag while I'm getting it renewed. So that's why I feel lucky, and that's why I just went and played the lottery. Of course, in what should be a simple process, I had 2 nuts holding the plate up above, and then I had put 2 screws in here just to hold it in place. Why? It didn't need it. This one is stuck. It won't go. The whole thing spins, see? The whole thing spins. The back part is spinning. Which means a simple license plate switch is now going to involve trying not to shred my car while I cut this thing off somehow. I guess I gotta take the blade off. Dang it.